New tonight, the details are in, well, the results that is. ODOT has released the travel data from the last week's solar eclipse.
Oh, the data shows that traffic into Ohio was up nearly 13% on Sunday, the day before the big eclipse. And then it fell by about 4% on Monday, the day of the eclipse. Then it went up again, almost 16% on Tuesday, and that's for the state itself. Certain specific areas saw even bigger jumps. For example, State Route 31, just north of Marysville, actually saw traffic increase by 72% around the time of the eclipse. So much for a country ride.
Yeah, right?
You and millions of your friends.
Yeah, and that doesn't even include all the people that, I mean, I was at the airport the Thursday before the eclipse, and people were already coming in for the eclipse. They were staying with family and things like that.
It was a phenomenal weekend. We got to see it. That was the best thing of all. And a lot of people are saying that, you know, they didn't know what to expect and they came away with a really awesome experience.
Yeah, that was me.
I was so excited that everybody got to see it. Tomorrow, well, maybe not so much excitement, a little bit different type of science at least. We have scattered rain, maybe a few rumbles that'll be around with us in the morning. Temperatures are going to be mild. In the afternoon, it will be warm, it will be breezy, and we will have storms coming through. So that's really the focus of the forecast for the evening. Here is the latest. We have scattered rain that will be with us in the morning, and yes, maybe a few rumbles. The key here is the word scattered. This will not be a washout for the morning commute, but we will have some rain to keep an eye on. And as far as what's changed, we're moving up the timing of the line of storms that will be coming through the area, but we are still in that 3 to 8 p.m. time frame as the storms move from west to east. So it's just minor timing adjustments. The whole kit and caboodle is sitting out to the west of us. This big storm system is wrapping up. You can see all these rain showers that are now moving into the state of Ohio. Most of these will not really hit the ground until morning. So that's the scattered nature of these showers. The cold front is sitting back here, and that thing will go dormant tonight and then awaken as it moves through the state of Ohio tomorrow afternoon. So the Storm Prediction Center is highlighting northern Ohio is having conditions that are favorable for some severe weather tomorrow. So we're at a 2 out of 5 on the threat level index. It does not look like it's a slam dunk, but the storms that do come through could pack a punch, especially in the wind category. We will have a very brisk southerly breeze that these storms will be riding in on, and that presents the idea that not only do you end up having the winds that are already in the area, but the storms actually will add speed to those winds. So that's where the damaging wind threat comes from. Possibility of hail, not really all that great, but we do have that chance that we could have some hail that's moving through. I really think localized flooding, once again, inundating rainfall with these storms will be the biggest problem. We can't completely rule out a tornado risk, although it looks like the straight line winds will be the primary hazard with the wind side of things. National Design-Mar hour-by-hour forecast. It's quiet tonight until the start of the day tomorrow. Temperatures are going to be in the low 60s. We will have scattered showers around at 6 a.m. A peek at the radar possibilities at 8 a.m. We're still in the low 60s with scattered showers. Not a whole lot of a rumble threat, so we're not worried about thunderstorms for the start of the day. But at noon, you can kind of see where things go. We may get a few peaks of sun. That'll help to jack the temperatures into the 70s as well as those southerly winds. So here's a snapshot of 3 o'clock. Here's the line. It's coming in from the west. By 4 o'clock, it is still west of I-71, but it's going to be advancing rather quickly. It will be aligned right along I-71 now at 5 o'clock, so it's about an hour earlier than we were expecting at about 6 this evening. And then by 6 and 7, and then ultimately 8 o'clock, it's out of here. So we will see this line advancing from west to east. And again, we have that possibility of those high winds and the very heavy rain that will come along with that, which could line up with your evening commute, as well as all of your evening activities that are going on with school and whatnot. So just keep an eye on the situation. Union Home Mortgage forecast, once that line gets out of here, it's cooler weather that settles in. We'll be in the 60s with some shower chances Thursday night into Friday. The weekend looks beautiful, albeit a little cooler with highs only in the 50s, but we'll rebound back into the 60s and stay there as we head through most of next week.